It's your motherfucking boy. It's your motherfucking boy, man. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Don't ever think black people don't listen to more than fucking hip hop and R&B, because we do. Shit. At least I do up in this motherfucker. So this is what I've always been trying to tell you guys that I do not participate in. I always told you guys, man, there's 4 things I don't like to talk about. I don't like to talk about religion. I don't like to talk about race and race relations. I don't like to talk about politics. And I don't want to talk about sports, but I do it anyway because I don't give a fuck about that shit. But today, I had to think about whether or not I was going to come on here and talk about this particular subject, man, because this is one of them subjects, man, you ain't supposed to be talking about shit. You're not supposed to be talking about this shit. Because if you talk about this shit, you're guaranteed to be in some bullshit. You guaranteed to be painted. You're guaranteed to be painted with a brush that you ain't want to be painted with up in this bitch. Okay? So I thought about it, man. You know, I thought about it. I said, man, I don't know if I want to talk about this shit because this shit goes against my rules. This shit breaks my rules. You know? But I saw Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman this morning talking about it. And I figured if they could talk about the shit, I could talk about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I won't be the first motherfucker to talk about the shit. You know what I'm saying? I can use them motherfuckers as an excuse. If mainstream media, if Disney Corporation, who owns ESPN, the mouse, if the mouse can talk about the shit, then Shaq can talk about the shit. Okay? I look at it like that. I'm gonna basically just talk about what fucking happened. That's what I'm gonna say, okay? I'm gonna give you guys what was already out there. I'm not doing anything that any other motherfucker ain't doing and shit, okay? So, you guys didn't know, man, DeSean Jackson, wide receiver for the Philadelphia Eagles, either yesterday or the day before, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday, got on his Instagram. He has 1.4 million followers on Instagram. I've met DeSean Jackson before here in LA, man. He's from LA. You know what I'm saying? He's from the hood, you know, and posted some comments that were directed at the Jewish community, and he quoted what he thought he quoted Adolf Hitler in these quotes. Okay? Now, later on it came out that, from what I'm hearing, the quotes that DeSean Jackson posted up, I'm not talking about why he did it or get into his mental state and all that type of shit. I'm not even getting in there. I'm just talking about the actual quote. I'm not repeating the shit. You can go find the shit. Okay? But from what I've been finding out, it was falsely attributed to Adolf Hitler, meaning that this quote did not come from the lips of Adolf Hitler. Regardless of whether or not it came from the lips of that man or not, it was pretty much what it is. Okay? You go and you look at it, you discern what it is. It's not my job to do that shit. Okay? Everybody on this motherfucker could read. Okay? And everybody on this motherfucker got their own mind and their own opinion and shit. Okay? So it's not about me telling you, go look at the shit. Okay? It's right there. So, from that, we already knew what was gonna fucking happen. Once I saw that shit, I already knew what was gonna motherfucking happen. It was just a countdown to an apology. That I already knew. You're not gonna say no shit like that and bring up probably the worst man that ever set foot on this fucking planet and not have to apologize and shit. Like, that's not gonna motherfucking happen, man. It's just not. Okay? Whether it was properly attributed to him or not. Okay? With that being said, DeSean Jackson. Forget Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson don't got shit to do with this shit. My mistake. DeSean Jackson. I gotta say motherfuckers' names right. There ain't be no fucking mistake. DeSean Jackson came out in a video, apologized, said he didn't mean to hurt, what you think apology would mean if you attributed something to Adolf Hitler. And you came out and pretty much insulted an entire race of people. Okay? Whether it is real or not, whether you agree or not, this is what we're talking about, because I'm gonna tie it all up. He apologized. At that point, Steven Jackson, no relation. Steven Jackson, former shooting guard for the Golden State Warriors, and he also won championships with Popovich over there in the Spurs, and was also on the team in the Malice in the Palace when they were squabbing, when Ron Artest and them motherfuckers was fighting against the Pistons and shit, when they went out in the stands and they started fighting. You know what I'm saying? Stack 5. Came out and said DeSean Watson didn't have nothing to apologize about. He had no. What are you apologizing for, man? He said what he said. Okay, now you can go and find that. All right. So while I was paying attention to all this shit, I remembered the Eagles organization back in 2013. Okay. And I remember when another white receiver who played on the Eagles by the name of Riley Cooper, Caucasian cat, was at a Kenny Chesney concert on tape calling a black security guard the N-word. Okay? On tape. Okay? And was belligerent than a motherfucker when he said this shit. Okay? Now, I remember that shit, and a lot of players on the team remembered that shit, because he had to come out and apologize, because it isn't really a good look for a white receiver who right there, when you say white wide receiver in the National Football League, you are at the lower percentile of positions. There is hardly any white wide receivers in the league. Really. You are definitely in the upper percentile if you are a white wide receiver in the National Football League. Okay? He had to come out and apologize. But what made it fucked up was that Andy Reid was the head coach at the time. The guy who just helped a black man secure a $503 million contract in Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City, was the coach back then. Okay? And when he was the coach back then, guess what his punishment was for Riley Cooper on a team that's probably at least 70% black? Said the word nigga at a black man over some shit that he was doing. He gave him a week suspension. 1 week suspension. And in that 1 week of suspension, he was supposed to go to racial sensitivity training during the weekend. So he went to 2 motherfucking days of racial sensitivity and shit, and was back at practice by the next fucking game and shit. Okay? Same team, the Eagles. Now, DeSean Watson, he is also a wide receiver that plays for the damn Philadelphia Eagles. But the difference is, He said something which is considered by the Jewish community to be anti-Semitic. Okay? So what's going to happen now? Okay? Because Jeffrey Lurie, who is the owner of the Eagles, is Jewish. What's going to happen now? So as of now, there hasn't been any punishment levied yet. But the Eagles are now got a decision to make. Okay? Because now everybody's looking at them. You had Riley Cooper, 2013. DeSean Jackson, 2020. If this shit would have happened with Riley Cooper now, if Riley Cooper would have pulled this shit that he pulled 7 years ago and pulled it today, this motherfucker would not have a job in the National Football League because of the climate. The climate now is we're taking bags, is we're ostracizing and eliminating you motherfuckers that is out there saying shit. Okay? And there was a lot of people that agreed with Riley Cooper. Freedom of speech. He's a freedom of speech. You should be able to say what you want to say and all that type of shit. Well, what did he really say that was wrong? I mean, just because he called him a nigger doesn't mean he's racist. All that shit. He should be able to speak his mind. Blah, blah, blah. All that. Does that apply to DeSean Jackson? Where are the people that's coming out saying what they said about Riley Cooper? They ain't gonna come out and say that. Okay? I'm not condoning either one of those cats when it came to that. Because for me, I know where that shit leads. I know where the shit leads. The shit with Riley Cooper on one side, the shit with motherfucking Deshaun Watson on that side. Guess what? Motherfuckers are in the middle and shit. It don't solve nothing. Okay? Everybody has freedom of speech. I always say this shit, man. It's the same shit. Who did I just say that shit to, man, just recently? I said it to a racist bitch. Came on my motherfucking page and was telling me about somebody that said something, whatever happened to freedom of speech. Somebody said something derogatory or some shit, or said some shit out of pocket in regards to George Floyd or some shit, and the bitch came at me because she was a bitch. Okay, fuck all of that. Okay. When you start talking out of pocket and you want to talk like you ain't got no sense, you could be a nigga, you could be a bitch, you could be a hoe, you could be a fuck boy. It don't matter with me. I have no fucking filter. All y'all motherfuckers in the same pot of gumbo with me and shit. So, when she said that to me, I gave her the intelligent, educated, street nigga answer. Okay? Understand that. Street nigga, educated answer, because I'm both. Here's what I said. I said, freedom of speech, you're right. Everybody has freedom of speech. But just because you got freedom of speech doesn't mean you got freedom of consequences up in this motherfucker. And that's what's fucking people up. Okay? You're not gonna get punished for saying what the fuck you said. You're gonna have a repercussion for what the fuck you said. It's two different things. You got freedom of speech, but you can't yell fire in a crowded theater. Why? Because that's inciting a riot. Inciting a riot is against the motherfucking law, not freedom of speech. So when your whole ass is getting arrested because you walked inside a crowded movie theater and you said, hey man, the road is in here, and motherfuckers trample and somebody get killed, you're not going to be able to stand in front of a judge and say, well, hey man, I got freedom of speech, man. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. Judge going to be like, you right. So case dismissed? Nah. Case ain't dismissed because there was a reaction to what the fuck you said. You still have to be responsible for what the aftermath of your shit. And that's what motherfuckers don't get. Because you guys fell asleep in civics class and shit. You fell asleep in American history class. You don't understand how the laws work. There's always a flip side to every law. You can say whatever the fuck you want, but if somebody gets killed because you said some shit, you're liable. Okay? Understand that. Once I said that to that bitch, she fucking said some other shit, and then I had to talk about her mama, talk about her grandmama, and talk about her, and talk about they fucked up sex life. I did that. Then after that, she didn't want to talk. Okay? So what does that got to do with what I'm saying today? You got to be responsible for what comes out your motherfucking pie hole. It don't matter if it's true or not. It doesn't matter who's it attributed to. It doesn't matter if Hitler said it, if Hitler didn't say it. It doesn't matter if the Honorable Louis Farrakhan said it and they didn't say it, or who quote was wrong, or who did this and who did that, and blah, 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 and all that shit. And this person said it, and how come this didn't happen? And this person said it, now we got feelings and all that shit. Man, right now, man, is not the time to be saying nothing if you ain't gonna fucking lay that shit down, bro. I don't give a fuck what race you are. Okay? Black, white, brown, motherfucking beige, spotted, dotted, polka dotted, striped, motherfucking plaid. I don't give a fuck what color you are. You gotta watch your motherfucking lips right now. This ain't the time, man. This ain't the time for you to be trying to put your fucking feelings in our face. You're gonna find out, Karen. You're gonna find out, Biff. You're gonna find out, Chloe. You're gonna find the fuck out, Beatrice. And that shit applies to motherfucking DeSean. That applies to motherfucking Leon and any other motherfucker you can name. Anybody. You say some incendiary shit about some racial shit right now, it is not the time for that shit. It ain't. Because anything you fucking say can and will be used against your motherfucking ass. Okay? Now the Eagles, here's the way that they're kind of squeezing themselves out of it. I'm gonna say that the Eagles aren't gonna do anything, but I think Roger Goodell's gonna do something. Because from what I read, the Jewish Federation League in Philadelphia and some of the other big Jewish organizations have accepted DeSean's apology, and they said they will be willing to work with DeSean in the future to educate people, whoever it is. I'm not getting into who they're trying to educate. If he's willing to work with them to try to, do whatever it is they got planned. I think that was out of respect to Jeffrey Lurie, who is also Jewish, who is also a very big man in Philadelphia. Okay? And I think DeSean Watson is owed that. And the reason why is not because of he's black or he's brown or anything. I think he's owed that because of the shit when they dropped the ball with Riley Cooper 7 years ago, man. That's not gonna look good. Okay? You had one guy say nigger, not with no fucking GGA at the end, a hard ER at the end, and you gave him the weekend off his shit. And now you're gonna try to cut or suspend DeSean Watson. DeSean Jackson. I keep saying DeSean Watson because of DeSean Watson is on my mind as far as this quarterback money shit. Okay. DeSean Jackson. I think this whole situation, motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up. Because if you're not going to stick by your words, not even for fucking 24 hours, why say the shit? Okay? Why even say the shit if you're not even going to last a fucking day? And you gotta backtrack and backslide and motherfucking moonwalk like Michael Jackson and shit. Why even say the shit in the first place? Because I'm telling you, that motherfucking bag don't give a fuck about nobody's race when it's not in your fucking hand. When it's not in your motherfucking hand, I don't give a fuck what color you are. You will fucking fold like a lawn chair in a rainstorm on the beach when that fucking bag disappears. Right? Look at what's going on right now. Right? It's getting worse and worse for the fucking Redskins right now. Okay? It's getting bad. Motherfucking Amazon, which is the biggest online retailer in the world, have just said, we're not allowing any Redskin gear on any of our websites. You can't sell nothing on our shit. There is nobody being able to buy anything that says Washington Redskins on fucking Amazon. Nike already did it. Amazon's doing it. FedEx is saying, you ain't gonna play in our stadium with that name. RFK Stadium said you ain't playing there either. They're gonna have to change that motherfucker quick. He better go ahead and chop off the red on that fucking skins and just be called the DC Skins or some shit, because the bag is disappearing. PepsiCo said we're not gonna sponsor anything. You gotta change this fucking name. Okay? So a billionaire like Daniel Snyder is controlled by the motherfucking bag. He controlled by the bag. A billionaire who you swear on your life, if you had Daniel Snyder's money, you would be good. Oh man, shit, give me that. You know how motherfuckers be at the damn barbershop and shit. Shit, nigga, you give me that kind of money, nigga, I never have to do shit. I do this, I do that. Not understanding that for you to be a billionaire, you have to continue doing what the fuck you're doing. You can't just stop doing what you're doing when you're sitting on a billy. Because the government will take half your shit the year next year. You got to continue doing what made you a billionaire. See, people think when you get become a millionaire, a multimillionaire, or billionaire, it's just smooth sailing. The money's just there and that's it. Nah, man, the government is always trying to take your fucking bag. You got to fucking flip your shit into this. You got to flip your shit into that. You got to create a fucking foundation. You got to motherfucking do all these things. You got to give to charity. You got to do all this shit. You got to have employees up the ass. You got to have all this stuff. If you don't, they're going to take your money. You won't be a billionaire the next year. Okay? You'll be a billionaire year one. The next year, you'll be sitting on around 700 million. And then the next year after that, you'll sit on about 400 million. And then the next year after that, you'll be sitting on 200 million. And within 10 years, your motherfucking ass will only have about 50 million. And you say, oh, well, shit, man, I'll still be paid. No, you won't. So my point is, now is not the time to say nothing derogatory about no other race of people unless you're going to stand on your fucking square. If you're going to stand on your square, man, salute. I'm not here to police nobody's speech, okay? I got one child and a wife. That's it, okay? I'm not responsible for you grown motherfuckers. Y'all, a lot of people, you say a lot of reckless shit on the internet. Shit that you know damn well you wouldn't say to a motherfucker's face. Okay? Keyboard warriors, broadband bloods, and cyber crip ass niggas out there, and all you other motherfuckers who swear on your life you fucking tough. But when you get in somebody's face, you wouldn't say shit. If you're not gonna motherfucker stay on your square and fucking live that shit down, then what's the use? Why say this shit? Okay? Shit is dumb. That goes for all the racists out there, all you racist motherfuckers, you Karens and you Darrens and shit that are fucking with people, running around, talking shit and all that, and then you lose your job and shit. I love that shit. Every time a motherfucker is on a tape, to film me, do this, do that. Ah, man, fuck you. You racist, you black bitch, you... And then you lose your motherfucking job, they always come out later. Oh, I'm so sorry, and I don't know what was going on, and I apologize, and Nah, ho. You said that shit, live by it. No job. She should have shut the fuck up. You should have left that black family alone. Okay? But no, you wanted to fucking be Billy Badass. Now you're Billy Badass trying to figure out how you're going to pay your mortgage. Okay? Don't talk shit if you ain't gonna back it up, man. That's just basic street shit. Don't say nothing that you're gonna have to apologize for. I don't apologize for nothing. I get on here and say whatever the fuck I want to say, but I'm not gonna say anything that I gotta apologize for the next day because I'm too smart for that. Why am I gonna say some shit that I gotta apologize for? And if you work for somebody else, you're gonna apologize. This day and age, you're gonna apologize. Okay? Even after you get fired, you're apologizing. Why? Because nobody's fucking with you after that. All these Karens, all these, like that lady who pulled that fucking gun out on that black woman and her 5 daughters in Detroit. Her and her husband and shit. I saw the video. And she knew how to hold a fucking weapon too. She wasn't motherfucking holding it sideways like motherfuckers in the hood. She had that shit locked and loaded and she knew what the fuck she was doing. Then her husband had a fucking gun. They got arrested. He loses his job at Oakland University and shit the next day. They're up for felony assault charges. All because of your beliefs about your superiority over a certain race and all that shit. Yeah, okay. I got nothing but respect for a motherfucker that'll tell me to my face they ain't fucking with me and shit. I don't got problems with the KKK. I like them motherfuckers. I like the skinheads. I like any racist motherfucker that will fucking let me know up front. I don't got a problem with that. You should be ready for the motherfuckers that's marching up and down the street. You should be happy they're not walking around with a fucking mask on like the ancestors. They out here making it be known that they want you to film. They don't give a fuck about it. I like you guys because I can see you coming. Okay? You should never get caught off guard if you see them coming. And if you're not looking for them, that's your ass. I don't like the closet motherfuckers, the fake and phony motherfuckers out there who try to pretend they down and they ain't. And then as soon as they think that they got the upper hand, as soon as they think that the coast is clear, as soon as they think the tables have not turned, they let you know what they have been in their heart all this time. I'm telling you, I've lost friends behind that shit, man. I'm a person that respects people that are up front. I have not gotten rid of any of people that I knew that was supporters of Donald Trump. I never got rid of them, man. I never said, hey, you support Trump, you ain't my friend and all that. Because I was like this, hey man, believe whatever the fuck you want to believe in shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit as long as your ass ain't fucking disrespectful about the shit. Yeah, that's your political view. So be it. I don't agree with you on that. You don't agree with me on this. It's all good. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with differences. I don't have a problem with people who are different than me. In fact, I like people that are different than me. Okay? What I don't like is you thinking that I'm at the fucking bottom of the totem pole, and now you could try to tell me some other shit that had nothing to do with that situation when I've been friends with you all this time. Now I can't fuck with you because you should have been real with me from the beginning and said these things that you believe that you're able to say now. You just didn't start believing that you don't think a black man should be the president. You didn't just start believing that shit. You've been believing that shit, but you've been standing next to me all this fucking time. Okay? Should have told me that shit before. You should have told me you thought you were superior. You should have told me that when I was helping you when you was getting your ass whooped. When you needed some fucking advice when your girl left your punk ass, you should have told me these things when I was investing my friendship into your ass. That's when I got a problem with you. But I don't never have a problem with an upfront motherfucker. I like you guys. Okay? Because I got something for every one of you motherfuckers. All right? So I want to make that shit clear. Don't say nothing that you're going to have to apologize for later. That's all I got to say about the shit. Don't matter who said what. Don't matter what quote you use. Don't matter about none of that. All I'm saying is be about that life, man. You said the shit. Stay there. Why apologize for the shit? Why? I wouldn't. Because I ain't going to say nothing I got to apologize for. For what? Why am I going to say something I got to apologize for? Why do that? That means I didn't think it through. I didn't really think about this shit. Shit. How the fuck am I going to say something anti-Semitic when I work for a Jewish person? My boss is the one that cuts my check is Jewish. Why would I do that? A lot of y'all just need to shut the fuck up. You don't need to tell a motherfucker everything you believe and shit. Especially when you got a fucking job. The reason why I'm on here, I don't work for nobody. Now, if somebody wants to give me a fat ass bag, you're going to be starting, hey, Shaq, what happened to all that shit you used to say? Shit, man. I ain't got nothing to say, man. I ain't got nothing to say, man. But I'm definitely not going to say something and expect to have a job. That's the whole thing I'm trying to say. The shit is stupid, okay? The shit is stupid. But the Eagles, let's see what they do, man. I don't think DeSean Jackson is going to get any type of penalty by the Eagles, but I think he's going to have to talk to Raj. He's going to have to go to Park Avenue in New York and have a sit down with Raj right quick. And Raj is Roger Goodell. Because Roger Goodell is definitely going to say, DeSean, what were you doing, bruh? Like, that wasn't very wise, man. Wasn't very smart. Okay? But at the end of the day, I don't have an opinion on either way. I don't have no opinion, man. I know my experiences. Okay? I know my experiences. A lot of people aren't familiar. A lot of people of color aren't familiar with Jewish culture. A lot of us aren't. Okay? I am. Okay? I didn't know at first. I worked for a Jewish organization in Beverly Hills for 4 years when I first moved here. Full-blown Jewish organization, man. And I learned a lot in that culture. I learned a lot. I learned a lot of stuff I didn't know. And I learned a lot of stuff that I didn't understand, and a lot of stuff that I didn't particularly wasn't mature enough to accept. Okay? But I learned a lot. And I'm going to tell you, I got my own views. Okay? My business manager, who was also business managers of Queen Latifah, Naughty by Nature, Verdine White from Earth, Wind and Fire. He's passed away now. He treated me like I was one of his kids. Going up into the music business, Jewish, from Brooklyn. Okay, so I have a great affinity for a lot of the people that I have done business with or who have nurtured me in the Jewish community. I'm telling you. But just because I have a certain view doesn't mean my view is more important than anybody else's view. I just know my view. I just know what I've experienced. Okay, and I just know that. Why say some shit if you're going to have to fucking apologize for the shit later? Like, fuck it. Stand on your motherfucking square and shit. Stay there. This is how I feel about the shit. Whatever fucking happens, whatever slings and arrows you want to throw at a nigga, or a white man, or whatever the fuck, or whoever race you are. Because I see a lot of people saying a lot of racial shit in situations that don't even have nothing to do with racism. It's just you want to fucking vent, and you want to try to put your shit out there, but you're not really about that life. You ain't ready to lose your motherfucking job. You ain't ready to fucking get these hands if you get caught out in these streets and shit. Because a lot of us are in the fucking streets. You ain't ready to be at Smart and Final and have a motherfucker walk up to you and bing your ass in the parking lot in front of your fucking daughter and shit. You ain't ready for that shit. You ain't ready for the fucking Chipotle knockout shit. You ain't ready. Okay? Because there's people out here, you got to watch what the fuck you say. Motherfuckers is looking. They ain't playing. Right? So all I really want to say about the shit, man, I don't have an opinion, man, because every man has to deal with his own mouth. Whatever the fuck comes out your fucking shit is what you gotta deal with. I don't gotta agree with a motherfucker. What the fuck I look like agreeing with niggas and motherfuckers and other people and other races and everybody that's saying shit that ain't got nothing to do with what I believe. You know, anything that I believe is what I believe. I don't need a co-signer to fucking come in. If I say some shit, I'm not looking for a fucking crowd to follow me and shit. I said what the fuck I said, and I believe what I believe, and that's it. So that's what I look at it as. Okay? Right now's not the time. All right? Not the time for you to be trying to say some racial shit. Keep your fucking opinions to yourself. I don't care what your opinion is. Let's understand that. I don't give a fuck what your opinion is. I don't give a fuck if you like black people, don't like black people. You like brown people, you don't like brown people. You like white people, you don't like white people. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't have to live with none of you motherfuckers. I'm not related to none of you motherfuckers. And you neither none of you motherfuckers are my kids. You believe whatever the fuck you want to believe, okay? Say whatever the fuck you want to say. But when the shit doesn't go your way, understand I will be here laughing. When your shit is fucked up, I'm going to be laughing. When your job is gone, I'm going to be laughing. When your fucking mortgage is foreclosed on, I'm going to be laughing. When your car's repossessed, I'm going to be laughing. And even better than that, if I see you on the video and you getting your ass whooped, I'm really going to laugh, man. I'm really going to laugh. I'm going to view this as entertainment. You know why? Because I'm focused. You guys are fucking getting... Your focus is getting fucked up. I saw more people talking about Kanye West running for fucking president than anything. You motherfuckers, your attention spans are so fucking short. It doesn't matter if Kanye's running for president or not. It matters if you're gonna fucking still vote and do what you're supposed to do. It doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck who he gets. It could be him and his vice president. It could be Tupac. Rest in peace. It doesn't matter. But you guys, your focus is so fucking small. Anything they do could get you off of your fucking square. Anything. There's people that are going to actually vote for this cat. Okay? They're going to really vote for him because they want to be able to say they voted for him. And all he's doing is splitting the vote. Helping his boy out. Allegedly. Stay focused. Okay? So I'm going to go through and shout you guys out right quick. Tony Dale in the motherfucking house. Tony Dale says, hope all is good. Always, bro. Frank Prado in the house. Ronald Enix in the motherfucking house. What's up, Ron? I hope everything's cool with you out there. John Hay. Richard Oscar Riley in the motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying, Rich? You already know, Rich. You always saying some shit that's making me laugh when you post this shit. I like when you post shit because people don't know how to respond to your intelligence shit. Frank Prado said these players got too much time on their hands. They got too much time on their hands. And too much motherfucking money. But guess what? Money can fucking be taken away. That's the new shit. Okay. Al Mason in the house. Tarek Stevens in the house. Demetrius Speed Carter in the house. Fred in the house. What's up, Fred? Felicia D. Purcell in the house. Hey, Fee, I told you I didn't know if I want to talk about this subject. My sister on here, Felicia D. Purcell, we talked earlier. She asked me about the situation. I said, I don't know if I want to touch this one. I don't know if I want to touch this one. Okay. And Fee, before I did this, I talked to the wife. I said, babe, I don't know if I really want to talk to this one. She's like, well, what's going on? I just overviewed. She was like, you know what to do. I said, yeah. I'll talk about it because I see Stephen A. and them motherfuckers talk about it. And if you gonna get mad at me, you better get mad at them. And you ain't gonna get mad at them. So I figured, hey, I'm pretty safe and shit. Okay. Triple R, Raw Rudy Wrangle in the motherfucking house. You know what it is. Manuel Martinez says you're right. It's not the time. You're right. I'm not trying to be right. I'm just trying to be right. I'm just saying, man, why go through that bullshit? Why apologize? Now his name is going to be attached to Adolf Hitler. Like, your name is next to that shit in a lot of people's eyes, whether it was true, whether it was not, whether it's believable, whether it's just not worth it, man. Not worth it, man. Rick Simpson. Tony Dale says, when Amazon drops you, then damn, it's time to change some shit. Amazon said, fuck you. Nike, who makes the uniform, said, fuck you. PepsiCo, who fucking provides all the beverages, said your people gonna be thirsty as shit. And then FedEx Field, the field you play on, says you're not playing here. You guys better try to play at fucking Howard University field and shit, cause you ain't playing. Georgetown don't got a football team, so you ain't playing there. Taz Ketchum in the house. Manuel Martinez says you're compassionate when you have heart, you're a human being. Hey man, I love everybody. I got so many races of people in my family, man. I can't be racist. Okay? I just can't. I got blacks, whites, Asian people in my family. And a lot of you guys, man, you guys swear in your life you love your family members. See, this is why I don't like talking this shit. A lot of you guys out there swear you love your family members and they're of another race, but then you talk shit about that same race. It don't make no fucking sense to me, man. Okay? It don't make no sense. Tracy Barris in the house. Happy birthday, FK. I hope you're eating some good ass food, man. I hope big sis is making you a nice plate of some shit. Okay? Happy birthday, my nigga. Q-Dub in the house. What's going on, Q-Dub? Jerry Reisner in the motherfucking house. Brian Shack, my cousin. My cousin says, cousin, I'm watching your YouTube page right now. And that's another thing. You guys need to go and subscribe to my YouTube page. My YouTube page is up and running, and I'm got people on there, man. I'm gonna turn up over there, because over here I can't really get loose. You think I'm loose, but I'm not. Okay, go to YouTube, sign up, and subscribe. All you gotta do is put in youtube.com/ that's that damn side shit, and put in Matthew Shack, MATTHEWSHACK, all one word, or go into the search window and put in my name. Sign up for that motherfucker, because once I get that shit locked in, I'm not gonna really be on the book, man, because the book be doing too much shit I don't like. Okay? I'm trying to tell you. Okay? So definitely go to there and sign up. Toy Dell says, message when you get a change is about something I plan to do in California. I'll do that, man, but I got a little dude at the crib, man, that's taking up all my motherfucking time. Shit, this newborn, what the fuck is sleep? I get up 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, every hour I'm up. I don't even know how the hell I do what I do, okay? Felicia said, you did say that. Hey, man, I'm smart enough to know what to say and what not to say. I say whatever the fuck I want, but I still control what the fuck I say. That's the key. Just because you can do whatever you want to do, don't mean you don't need to analyze what the fuck you're doing. I analyze my shit. I'm never going to have to come over here and fucking apologize to everybody for some shit I said yesterday. Fuck that. That means I didn't think about it. Larry Simmons. Jerry Rising says, I'm here. How you doing, Matthew Sheck? We're all different, but we need to love and respect each other. Raider Nation for life. Exactly, man. It's real easy for us to fucking forget, man. We're all a situation away from being the person who you don't respect. I always say that shit, man. I'm not, like I've said, I'm not a respecter of person, okay? That's in the Bible. I'm going to explain what that means. When I say I'm not a respecter of person, that doesn't mean, that what that means is I treat the janitor the same way I treat the fucking CEO. I don't treat motherfuckers different. If I see the janitor and the janitor says, hello, hey, how you doing? I'm going to say, hello, how you doing? Okay? I'm not going to say, oh, he's the fucking janitor. I ain't got to say hello to him. But then when the CEO comes by, I say, how you doing? Oh, hey, how you doing? How you doing, George? Nah, fuck all of that. I'm not a respecter of person. Everybody's equal with me. You may not be equal when it comes to the world. You might have more money, more prestige. You might have a higher credit rating. You might have a better looking girl, whatever the fuck. But just because you're a celebrity, and I've been around a lot of celebrities, man, understand that shit, a lot of household name motherfuckers. I've been around them. And I treat them the same way I would treat anybody. I don't kiss nobody's ass. Ain't no ass kissing going on from Shaq. Hey, man, how you doing, brother? Blah, blah, blah. That's it. Oh, man, your movies, man, I'm a big fan. I don't do none of that. But yeah, man. Hey, how you doing, brother? Yeah, man. All good. Man, good meeting you. And guess what? I found out later on when they got to know me, they're like, dude, you know what I liked about you? What? You talked to me the same way that you talk to everybody else. You didn't do any of that. I said, man, I ain't kissing your ass because your ass is on fucking TV. Fuck all of that. I'm gonna be on TV too, shit. Somebody be kissing my ass up in this bitch. Toy Dell says, I'll make a group with you and your cousin. Make it happen. Zachary Reynolds in the house. And I think that's it. Not a big crowd today. Which is why I say go to my YouTube page, because I'm about to blow that shit up. YouTube.com/Matthew Shack, or just put Matthew Shack in. Subscribe. This is why, man. I'll have a video that got 2,000 views. I have a video that got 300. I have a video that got 8,000. I have a video that has 600. It ain't me. It ain't me, man. But I'm not going to argue about it. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to get on here and bitch and complain. I'm just going to do something else. And that's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand, man. James Anderson just showed the fuck up. What's up, Jay? And that's it, you guys. Hope you guys is having a good day and a good situation. Like I said before, we're moving forward. And like I said, man, don't say nothing that you got to apologize for, man. It's stupid. Mean what you say and say what you mean and shit. Okay? And if you do happen to make a slip up and you do happen to say something that you shouldn't say, apologize for the shit because it was a mistake. Don't apologize for the shit because there's a repercussion. Fuck all of that. That's the problem. People make mistakes every day. You might say something in the heat of the moment, and you're apologetic for it. But don't think that an apology is gonna fix the repercussion. That's what's going on with Karen and Darren and Biff and fucking Beatrice and Chloe and all them motherfuckers and Tanner. They say some crazy shit, and then when they find out they're getting fired, or they find out they're getting arrested, or they're finding out that this shit isn't flying anymore, they think an apology is gonna stop the repercussion. Okay, I apologize. Can I keep my job? Hey, I apologize. Can you not film me and shit? You know how many times I see that? These motherfuckers is filming them, they going crazy. The other person's like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Well, could you stop filming me? Could you stop filming me? Nah. I'm sorry. I was just upset. I was just this. Can you please stop filming me? Nah. Fuck nah. Not only am I not gonna stop filming your funky ass, I'm definitely gonna make this shit go viral and shit. Tomorrow, we're gonna know where you used to work. We're gonna know everything about your motherfucking ass. That's how it goes down. What's up, Ed JJ Lee? And that's it, man. Love all y'all out there, man. You missed anything, go back, man. But go to my YouTube page, man. YouTube.com/Matthew Shack, man. We're not bullshitting no more. We're not gonna be held hostage anymore. All right, man. Love y'all, man. Salute.